Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I have a really fun Minions Rise of Gru toy. Now this movie from Illumination was supposed to be released this summer, but unfortunately the release got delayed until next year, hoping that theaters will be open again whenever it is released so that they can do a theatrical release. This movie is a sequel to the prequel. There are 3 Despicable Me movies, and then there's the Minions movie, and now there's going to be Minions Rise of Gru, which is Minions number 2. The whole Minion set is a prequel to the rest of the Despicable Me films. Okay, can we open it? Let's open it. Oh, I also got this little guy so that he can play in this set with us, because you can put up to 2 Minions in this set, and I'm so excited. The villain in here is called Svengeance. It's interesting too, because on the box it does say summer of 2020. You can go see the movie, but of course quarantine changed everything. So they were probably already planning toys and decided to release those anyway, which I have no complaints about. I love new toys. Alright, opens pretty easily, a little piece of tape there. The box was glued a little bit, as you can see. There's a plastic tray in here. So now you can actually keep this background, which does have a platform in it, which is going to be great if you want to play them between playtime. There is another stick piece in here, and it's attached with a couple of those eye tags, but they are, good news, quite elastic. So it's actually not too bad to cut that out of there. Alright, the rest of this is a whole bunch of eye tags in here. I'm going to try to keep most of it over this table so that once I cut them, the ends will hopefully fall down onto the table. Unfortunately, these were really not made very big, and I don't want to cut the toy, so I can't cut all of them from this side. I will be cutting a few from the other side, probably. Ahaha, cheated on that one. Look at this guy. Oh, sorry, I got him a little close for this. I have no idea what it is that he is standing on, but it looks awesome. I mean, his name is Svengeance. He has to be a villain, right? Then again, maybe not, because these are movies about bad guys, so maybe he's Gru's friend. I mean, there's Dr. Nefario, which is the best name ever. Seriously, I love that guy. Oh my goodness. All of these ties and rubber bands and things. Good news, the glitter that is all over the dragon case is a little harder to see and is also part of the plastic mold, I suppose. So it actually does not come off when you touch it, which is really nice. I'm hoping I got enough of these tags out. Oh, okay, it comes out in pieces. There's the head. The spokes are actually all in their own little plastic piece to make it a little more difficult to get out. Oh, it's Bob. I love Bob. He's got 2 different color eyes, guys. Also, I love that their arms look like bananas. Okay, let's get this guy together so that we can play. Pretty self-explanatory on the assembly. There's 2 holes underneath right here that are opposite each other. That's where this piece is going to go. Both sides are the same on this, so it doesn't really matter which way you put this guy in. Oh yes, the mouth opens. Alright, so on articulation, guys, the mouth opens on this guy, and he does have swivelly hinge joints here. There's a wheel as well at the end of this so that the tail doesn't drag on whatever surface. It'll sort of roll with the rest of the Minions. And then Bob has the shoulder joints here that are ball joints, up, around, out. His legs spin 360 degrees, but they do not kick in and out, probably because, you know, they're so short. He does actually have a mouth. It's embossed in here. If you look real close, he does have a mouth, and I'm gonna show you this guy real close, spin around, because he is just too cute. I'll show you this guy. This guy came from a different set. I can't remember which Minion it said that he was, and I think he had some kind of accessory with him, but I don't remember right now, so not important. I just have him for this demo, and I'm gonna show you the whole dragon here because this is pretty cool, you guys. Oh, show you the top too. A lot of textural detail. I kind of wish there were more colors in these scales, since these big dragon costumes tend to be really elaborate and very colorful. Oh, look at this, you guys! They can waddle around in this costume, and of course the tail doesn't hang all the way down to hit the ground. I wish that it was a little bendier here, like we had a full joint, that it would bend down back around these minions. I will show this up close. You can see this, and I'll close his mouth so you can see that too, and open his mouth. Look how adorable that is. Oh my goodness, you guys. Articulation on this guy, he has 360 degrees on his arms and a little bit of in and out. So it's almost a full ball joint, but he stops at the shoulders, I guess because they're such broad shoulders here. He does not have elbow or wrist joints, sadly, and this is not a joint across his waist despite it looking like that. He can kick his legs forward, but not backward, which is a little bit interesting. And then again, he does not have knee or ankle joints. So I'm a little bit disappointed in the posability of this guy. I super love these spiky elbow and knee pads. They are made of a slightly bendable silicone type material, so you can kind of push on them. And he also has spikes on his gloves and spikes on his little helmet. Super, super cute. Oh, as far as articulation, his head does turn as well. It goes up and down a little bit, but mostly gets stuck by his hair and neck here, so I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to move up and down. I really do wish that he had that waist joint, and I keep thinking that he does because there is a little bit of a textural difference right here between the shirt and pants. The bottom of his feet look like there are wheels, but they're not actually rollable wheels, which is also disappointing, but maybe they're not supposed to be wheels. Again, I'm not sure because the film doesn't come out for another year. Okay, very difficult to get this guy standing because of the fake wheels on the shoes and this very top-heavy design that also curves backward. It looks like the feet would sort of move up and down, but there is actually no sound or motion for either of the minions or with the dragon, which would have been really awesome if you opened the mouth and it roared, or if when you push down on the minion's legs, they made some sort of minion giggle or gibberish. It's a very, very simple playset, but I still think it's really cute, and I just love this Chinese dragon. Summary of pros and cons. Pros. I love the design of this big dragon costume. I love that you can get another minion from a different set to add in here, or you can just use the minion that comes with it. I think those are really cool features. There is a little bit of glitter inside of this plastic, which usually glitter would be a con for me. However, since it is actually embedded into this plastic, it's kind of nice because it's so subtle, but it catches the light as you're playing. So it is a nice addition without being overly gaudy or messy. I also love that the dragon's mouth opens and closes. I think that is super fun. I love the wheel on the back of the dragon and that these parts are sort of posable. Oh, I also love these bendable spiky things all over his knees and elbows. I just want to hang on to him and kind of fidget with him. The posability on the minions is actually more than I was expecting. They have full ball joints in their arms as well as twisting joints in their legs. Cons. I really felt like they could have added more color inside of this dragon. It's a very solid, here's a couple blue pieces and here's a couple red pieces, and we painted the teeth white. It's very, very simple, which I was expecting a little bit more, I think, from that. Also, I would love it if there were electronics, either the roaring in the dragon, or maybe the minions did something or said something or giggled. That would be super cute. Also, on this guy, he really doesn't have very much articulation. I'm super sad that these wheels are fake wheels. He does not roll on these weird electric skates or whatever they're supposed to be. And he also doesn't have knee, elbow, wrist, or ankle joints, in addition to not having a torso joint. So he's quite limited in his motion. His legs don't spread apart at all. He doesn't do a whole lot as far as articulation, which makes him a little bit more difficult to play with. Also, for these younger guys, they may not like holding onto him because of all these spikes. Now, this toy was made by Mattel for ages 4+, so maybe they won't mind it, and it's really just going to depend on the child. Improvement suggestions, I kind of already went over this. I'd really like to see some electronics in this and a little bit more color throughout the dragon, as well as more posability in this new villain guy. Or let me know what you guys think of these toys, or if you have a favorite Minions Rise of Gru toy, or just Despicable Me or Minions toy. Let me know down in the comments, and as always, go check out the other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, share your favorite videos with your friends, and have a fantastic time playing. I'll catch you later. Bye.